It's time for Carole and Carmella on The Buzz, One Voice Radio.
Hey. Welcome to the Buzz Talk Show. I'm your girl, Carmella.
And I am your girl, Carole.
What's up, you guys?
What's going on?
So guess what?
What?
You're tuned again to what?
OneVoiceRadio.com.
And we're twinning on YouTube. Hey, y'all. Hey.
What's up?
We're here yet again, another Wednesday.
Wonderful Wednesday.
How y'all feeling?
Because we feeling what?
Marvelous.
Excellent.
Because we buzzing.
Yes. But it's Wednesday.
Oh, did you say it's Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Y'all know what that means.
What?
Y'all ready? It's Wednesday. Hey, it's Wednesday. Hey. You got it. She told y'all it's Wednesday, but we had to give you that song.
We had to give it to you. We had to serve it to you.
Wednesday is hump day. We feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
Some people had a 3-day weekend.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, short week.
I mean, really. But we're going to give you the infomercial, then we're going to talk about that weekend.
Yes. So, we told you OneVoiceRadio.com. That's the web. But you can have it on your mobile device as well, you guys. Go on over, download on your Apple store or your Android store and download the actual app so you can hear the good songs. You can hear us, other podcasts like Mr. Orm. He's on every Thursday. So also we have our official website that you can go on over, the Buzz Talk Show. We're on Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, anywhere you can find any other talk show or podcast. We are there. Mm-hmm. You can find us. That's the Buzz, you guys. Everything we do, we kind of stick with the Buzz, except on TikTok, we had to do Buzz Twins. So I'll go like
it us. So
yeah, because we stay twinning, Mm-hmm. So go on over there, like and subscribe. We're on IG. That's the Buzz Talk Show. Facebook is the Buzz Talk Show as well. We have a like page and a group. Please go like and subscribe. And like we said, YouTube, we're trying to build that platform as well. Just everywhere you can find us, please go like and subscribe.
Yeah, absolutely. And as she was telling you, the things that's going on the radio station, of course, not only Mr. Orwell, we have other podcasts on there as well. Mr. Doucette has kicked off, I think, his 3rd season, and that's on every Monday at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, we have Mr. Landrum on Friday. He's going to bring it to you. He's going to serve it to you as well. So you could just always go to One Voice Worldwide to check.
You almost got one every
the
day.
Dates and times, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can go check the dates and times as to when they air. And, of course, you can always go back and catch an episode if you missed it. That's the beautiful thing about it. Absolutely. And one of the things that I want to bring up, with like she started off saying, as far as this weekend, some people had a 3-day weekend. Monday, this past Monday being MLK Day, we celebrated that exactly. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And the radio station probably did something that maybe a lot of radio stations didn't do. Mr. Orm did his deep dive. He had a little speech that he did before, and then he actually played Dr. Martin Luther King's speech. And I'm sure a lot of people, like you said, has heard it 1,000 times. Well, that was your 1,001 time. That you were able to listen to that, tune into it. It just sends chills up your spine. And the knowledge that Mr. Orm was dropping as far as saying, the time is like we talk about so many people voting, how important it is to vote and all that. So if you missed the podcast, you just popped me up. My bad. If you missed it, you missed a treat because it was absolutely a wonderful tribute to him. And hope everybody enjoyed their 3-day weekend for those of you that got a 3-day weekend.
Yes. Or if you didn't, what did you do this weekend? How was your weekend?
How was your weekend? What did you do?
We were.
Yeah, we didn't play this weekend. We worked this weekend. But hey, you know, you got to do what you got to do. It's not always good. If you don't work, you can't play.
You right now.
You know what I'm saying? So we had to work in order to be able to play.
You right.
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, we had a good weekend, and just, you know, like we say, periodically, we share news with you. We share periodically politics and all this kind of stuff. But one thing that happened after we aired last week was just the fact of seeing the news about Lisa Marie Presley. She passed, I think, Thursday. That Tuesday, I think it was the Golden Globe Awards that she was at, and she was just celebrating her father's birthday at Graceland. She was celebrating the movie and the tribute and everything that they did, and it was just turned around that she had a heart attack on Thursday and passed away. And for some reason, I don't know if it's this way with everybody or just me, I seem to find out more about people, unfortunately, when they pass, because I had no idea that she had 4 children. She had 4 children. Her son passed away in 2020. He committed suicide. And they said that was just really, really tough on her. But she has 3 girls. She's survived by 3 girls, a set of twins, and another daughter, and of course her mother, who is just devastated, to say the least. But yeah, that was just so unexpected. I mean, literally 24 to 48 hours before, they had footage of her interviewing her, and then just passed away.
Wow.
And that's what we tell you all the time, because of course we just talked about Twitch, and we was talking about Barbara Walters and just other people. You know, some people, you know, it was kind of like age-wise or this, but some of it was just unexpected. And regardless of age-wise, you know, it's just hard on everybody. You just, as we keep saying, love on your family. Love on them, because they're not promised tomorrow. Absolutely not.
They're not promised the rest of the day.
Right. You got people that leave home, don't make it back for whatever reason, whether it's a car accident or something along that lines. But I mean, it's just so much going on in the world. And it was just, I was listening in the car, the radio the other day, the song came on, It Never Rains in Southern California. California's getting so much rain right now. Mudslides, deaths. I mean, it is just devastation that's going on there. Sinkholes, and just, I mean, people are losing everything, having to evacuate, and it's like, it's just unreal. And we don't even have to go to California, because right here in our own backyard with some tornadoes last week in Selma, Alabama, that just,
their world is upside down.
It looks like something on a movie. Seriously. I mean, and I saw so many people was like, you know, well, we can rebuild, but we're lucky to have our life, which is true, which is very true. You're lucky to have your life, but to lose everything. One lady I saw said she got in her tub. When she got in her tub, she put her head down. When she brought her back up, she was outside.
And this happened in a matter of minutes.
Right. And I don't mean outside of the floor, outside, because everything around her just blew away.
Right.
Yeah. So lucky, praise God, thank God that she's still here. But, you know, people take so much for granted when people were telling them about the weather. You can't do that. And because this was just not, people were thinking January, you know, tornadoes coming through like this. It did some damage. And like I said, the things that I've been seeing in California and some of the other places, you just don't know.
You know,
it's the unknown at this point.
And normally you would think in California, you know, they say the wildfires and stuff like that. Now they're catching the floods and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, literally mud just everywhere, sinkholes, and just, it's just devastation.
Right.
Just devastation. So, like I said, we're praying for those that's affected by it. Again, we're praying for the loved ones that we've lost recently. It's just so much there with the loved one's family. It's just so much going on, you all. Love on your family, forgive Let these grudges go, because once they're gone, it's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late to say I shoulda, coulda, woulda. I wish I had did this. I wish I had said that. Mm-mm.
Right.
Mm-mm. Just think about it. It's them today. It could be you tomorrow.
Right. Wake up every day thankful because, like you said, Selma was in our backyard. They could have been us. They could have been right here. Selma is less than 30, 45 minutes away.
So it's devastation. Of course, we know that's going on everywhere. COVID is still heavy. The flu is still heavy. All these other things are still. It's just a lot going on. I mean, to say the least of, like we said, the survival with prices and stuff of food and gas and just stuff. This is the world that we're living in. And as I said, these people that we are electing to these positions are the people that has your life in their hands.
Right.
They absolutely determined, different things about your life. So as we often say, you got to be the captain of your own ship.
Right. And you got to look at, a lot of people are considered what they say middle class. People that make a little bit less may get assistance. Okay, that's fine. And then the people that make enough, they're making enough. But the middle class, you're struggling.
You struggle.
Because you make too much to receive the government help.
But you don't make enough to survive.
Yeah.
You don't make enough to thrive.
Like you gotta figure it out on your own.
Absolutely. I mean, this is just the world that we live in.
Mm-hmm.
People, literally, we tell people all the time about a plan B, but people are getting, second jobs or looking for second jobs to implement what their first job is just not able to take care of because of the cost of living.
Right. And what they say, back in the day, one job full time would cover everything, but life is in itself is going up. Gas used to be what back in the day, 99 cents.
I used to be like, give me 5 on pump 5.
Yeah, can't do that now.
Give me 5 now. I'm gonna leave pump 5 and go to pump 6. I'm going from pump 5 to pump 6, and that's about it.
Yeah.
It's just, but what are you gonna do? What can you do? I mean, I remember minimum wage being $7.25. This was a few years ago, Your Honor. My thing was like, how can you
survive off $7.25?
I mean, are these the jobs for the high school students, that's working part-time, or what have you? Because clearly you can't do anything with it if you're an adult.
Right.
Not pay bills and have a family and your kids and all this kind of stuff. What can you do with that? I mean,
even now, say in high school, that may not be enough depending on, because, some people have responsibilities once they get a job. Okay, I need you to start putting gas in your own car, pay for your insurance,
cell phone, whatever,
So being, in high school, 16, 17 years old, making $7.
You want to go out with your friends bowling or skating or movies or something.
It's not enough.
It's not. The cost of living is, like we said, going up, but your income is not.
Right.
So
what are you going to do about it? That was my plan.
See, this is why we said we ain't. Again, we were both about to say it. What are you going to do about it? Absolutely. What are you going to do about it?
Thrive or you going to survive?
I mean, you want to, I don't.
We surviving, but we want to thrive.
Absolutely. But it's hard when it comes to eggs and what they are.
Yeah, you would think eggs. Just eggs.
She get on it every week. She's like, why
eggs? Out of everything, why eggs?
Why? Yeah. Why? But I mean, this is why we talk to you every week about the things that we talk to you about. How many are still on that New Year's goals or resolutions or
how many
whatever?
Have already started over? How many have already quit? How many are actually succeeding? We're over halfway through the month. It's the 18th. Over half.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, some people maybe haven't even started yet. Maybe we're going to motivate you to get it in gear, to do what you need to do to succeed.
Get on.
She goes to start over there singing. I told you.
Hey,
That is not what we do.
I'm not a singer, but I like to sing. So
Not
yeah.
a singer, but I like to sing. Okay. Okay. I can get with that. Because I'm definitely not a singer.
Yeah.
So I'll hum it on, through whatever, what have you. But yeah, you all. It's the year is going on. We said we're gonna spend a lot of time this year talking to you, trying to encourage you about what it is you need to do. We started last week letting you know about a immaculate event that's gonna kick off this weekend with none other than who?
Dr. Sam. Or
The Mindset of a Champion, the author to this book. You all, this person, you talk about an author, an entrepreneur, just a motivational speaker,
motivational speaker,
just all of that. You're going to have him in Orlando, Florida this weekend. We actually did have a few people to email us to ask questions, to inquire. Inquiring minds want to know. If you want to know some more information about it, email us. Where, Carmella?
The Buzz Talk 411@gmail.com.
Absolutely. If you want to know some information about what's going to take place this weekend in Orlando, Florida, because it's going to be absolutely remarkable.
Phenomenal.
Just to have this individual in the business, in the area, in the building, you're able to pick his mind to find out what the mindset of a champion, literally just what the book says.
Right.
And of course, as I help you up, Amazon, you can get the book. You can get it from his website. You can go to his website if you want to find out about mentoring, about speaking engagements, because that's something that he's been doing and will continue to do. So if you need someone to speak at an event, or you need someone to mentor you or whatever, go to his website. You can get all that information, samoram.com. Be able to tell you everything there is to tell you. But this weekend in Orlando, if you are somebody who we constantly talk about that's looking for a plan B, or you know somebody in that area, if you're in that area, if you want to get in that area, because I promise you it'll be worth it.
Send them there.
You want them in Orlando this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to be an event going on. You can email us. We can give you all the details about it, where it's going to be, what time it's going to be, what what it's pertaining to, all of that. Because like we said, we just share a little bit with you on the radio. We don't give it all to you, but it's One Voice Worldwide.
Yes, and for those that just want a little snippet of how poised and knowledgeable he is, every Thursday he has his podcast. If you're listening now, listen tomorrow as well. You'll catch his podcast at what time?
It is 7:00 Central, 8:00 Eastern. But you can go to that website, or deepdivepodcast.live. You don't even have to wait till tomorrow to get one's previous.
He's on YouTube.
Absolutely. He's on YouTube. Go subscribe to his channel as well, Deep Dive Podcast, Sam Forum. You have Stanley Doucette on there. You can subscribe to him. We're all in this thing together, you all. We're just trying to share some knowledge and some wisdom with you all. But you're going to get something, of course, a little bit different from each one of us.
Right.
We're all different. You have Mr. Jeff Landrum. He's on One Voice Radio. He's not on YouTube yet. I don't know when he's coming, but he's not on YouTube. Exactly. But you can definitely catch him every Friday on One Voice Radio, and you can go to the onevoiceradio.com and see his previous shows and all of the other places you can catch your podcast, Spotify and Google and Amazon, all of that. Absolutely. Because like we said, this weekend, Mr. Orm, again, let me throw this in there. Carmella always want to try to throw something in.
For free.
For free. But yeah. She's been talking about us doing, because if you have your own store in your mall, you're shopping there. Well, this week we are wearing a gift. Look how we both pull that thing. A gift from none other than Lisa. Hey. Lisa gift us these, and she said they were for the Buzz twins. So we totally appreciate that. Absolutely. That is Lisa in Montgomery, Alabama, with Lisa Elegant Style.
Yeah.
Look her up if you're in that area. But yeah, she gifted us these. So these didn't come from the Hot Shot Mall, but it's okay because we got to give. And if someone else wants to give us something, hey, Email us. We'll tell you how to get to us. Seriously.
Yeah, we'll let you know how to get to us, and we'll give a shout out those that may have a boutique or have, jewelry or whatever else you want us to try.
We'll do it.
We'll do it.
Gift it, send it to us.
Yeah.
But it's what time now?
Quote, quote, quote. You and Google.
Me and Google got together again for our quote, quote. Short, sweet, and to the point. It says, you define your own life. Don't let other people write your script. Did you hear me?
A mouthful.
Don't let nobody else write your script. So nobody, that it's up to you. If it's meant to be, it starts with me. Right. I control my destiny, you all.
Right.
I'm going to write my script. Don't let anyone else write it for you. Don't let naysayers tell you what you can and cannot do, because there is greatness within you. Mm-hmm. There's greatness within everyone. But it's up to you whether or not you choose to reach in and pull that greatness out of you. It's up to you if you choose to jump, not knowing if your parachute is going to open or when it's going to open, or how many times you're going to be banged up against those rocks.
Yep. You control your own destiny. Like, you got to have that gumption, that goal, that foot on the pedal to go for it, because the years are flying by. Life is changing as you know it. A lot of things will never go back the same how it was before COVID. Before, I'm going to give you an example. So remember back in the day, you go in, it's a party of however many, they give you the little thing that buzz. That's old school now. Now they have a system, they put your cell phone number in there, text you when things are ready.
Yeah. No more buzzing.
No more buzz.
Not the buzz, but the buzz.
We be buzzing.
but they not buzzing.
The buzzer is not buzzing anymore. That was kind of old. So what are we doing now to play catch up with time?
Life is spinning, you all. It's spinning quick. You got to figure out and not let anyone write your script. What is your life going to consist of? What is your legacy going to consist of? What are you going to leave for your children and your children's children? See, there's a difference. See, there's a difference. She completely threw me off. Yeah, there's a difference in if you are doing good, but are you doing good enough to be able to, like I said, leave a legacy? People often say, well, I need help with this, and telling me I wish I could help you, it does no good, because you can't help them if you're not financially available to help them.
Right.
Because most of the time when people say they need help, they want money.
Yeah, but you got to be able to help yourself. And I can say one thing that she did pass along is that hustler or that want to be your own boss mentality is
it's a family thing, you all.
Yeah.
It's a family thing. That's one thing my mom always said. She has 3 children, and all 3 of them are entrepreneurs. Yeah. And we have entrepreneurs. I mean, it is what it is. You want to instill that. It's not for everybody. Trust me. It's not, because it's work. It's well worth it. I wouldn't trade it. It's well worth it. However, you got to have that mindset. And that's why the author, Sam Warren, wrote this book, The Mindset of a Champion. If you don't have that mindset of a champion, that entrepreneur is, when things start getting sticky, and they will, you're going to start, trying to run.
Right.
You can't do that. You got to hold it in the road.
Stick to it.
If it's a detour, take the detour. If you get stopped, stop. Wait for the green light to go.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
You got to do what you got to do to have what you're trying to have, period. And we say one voice, we tell people all the time, that may not be, but is it the vehicle to where you're trying to be? That's what you have to think about. Why am I doing this? What am I trying to get out of it? What is my why? As we say a lot of times, if your why don't make you cry, it's not big enough. You got to dream, but you got to follow it up with some action. Absolutely. You got to follow it up. And when, like we said, it's going to get hard. People are going to tell you no. They're going to tell you you're crazy. But look what they told Facebook. Yeah. They looked at Facebook.
They looked at them crazy. Man, what is this social media thing that you?
And looking.
If I was only in the dorm with them,
Right.
coming up with it.
It's a lot of things they look at people. The microwave. What? You want a mic? Now, the air fryer. And people just still going.
Yes.
So you got to get that mind. Because I think sometimes now I use my air fryer just as much as I use my microwave. Somebody's going to come. Yeah, somebody's going to come behind that air fryer. It's going to be something different.
Right.
Yeah, it just keeps getting gooder and gooder.
As the world evolves, what are we doing to?
But are you going to be that person? Or are you just going to sit and wait on that person to create it for you? Think about it. Somebody's out there right now they're thinking of a master plan.
Right.
They're thinking of a master plan. Could be you. Why not you? And instead, you sit and wait for someone else to do it because you know it's going to be a challenge. You know it's going to be work, and you don't want to put in the work. Well, that's with anything that you do. Whether you're working on someone's job or you're working your business, it's going to be work. Right. Unless you have a wealthy family member that put in the work and left it all to you.
And for those that think that it's already out there, you got to, recreate the wheel. With makeup, you got what's some different makeup? I use Black Opal. And then you have
Mary Kay.
It's so many, but they all have different things that they do. Some people may be oily, can't use that brand, or somebody might, have blemishes. They need a different texture of powder. It's so much to makeup. Even to lipstick, you have some that's a gloss or some that's matte. What are you doing?
So much to everything you are. Someone created all these different brands of fingernail polish or earrings, jewelry, hair extensions.
Hey.
I mean, it's just clothing. It's sweaters and jeans, and it's just, but somebody went that extra mile where somebody else didn't want to.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people that have good ideas, good, thoughts, and can do different, they don't want to do it. Because they take the road least traveled.
Right. Got a lot of people good behind the sewing machine.
Yeah.
Get to it.
So these are just some of the things that we want to give you food for thought to think about. Don't let someone else write your script. Don't let somebody else play that role for you. You got to play your own role. You got to be the director, the lead person. You got to be all of that. All of it. The writer, whatever it is. You got to write your own script to how you want it. But if what you're doing is what you're good with, by all means, keep doing you. We're not going to discourage you. We just want to encourage you.
Okay. See? She swears she be rhyming.
I'm just saying, we want to encourage you. We want to motivate you. Because, that's what we do. We do what we do.
Yeah.
And, we do what we do. And we're going to do, we get out of here for this.
So y'all do what it do and go on over to YouTube and follow us, like and subscribe. Yes. Also, for those that see us on YouTube, go on over to your Play Store and download the actual app to your mobile devices so you can hear that good music. You can hear the podcast, all that we have to offer and so forth. And we also have our Facebook page, our IG, TikTok. They're all a little different on each platform, but it is the Buzz Talk Show. And then on TikTok, the Buzz Twins. Hey.
Because we be twins.
All the time, And if you would like to send us something, you can email us. That's the buzztalk401@gmail.com. We like to look cute.
Yeah, because Lisa got us cute today.
Hey.
Shout out to
Lisa. Hey. But yes, y'all, we just like to have fun, and we appreciate those that's already following us on our platforms. Stay tuned because you just never know what we may do. So, yeah.
But anyway, we enjoyed you all today, as always. We want you to continue to drop on in on Wednesday. We're going to be, periodically dropping a little bit more out for you for those other days. So like she said, you got to go subscribe so you'll know when we drop something.
Yeah.
Or you'll be left behind. And we don't want to leave you behind. We don't want
Come on, before we take off.
We don't want to do that because we be buzzing. So we done buzzed enough for today, though, seriously.
That we did, but
until next time, we out.